Greetings, beloved human family. I am Gilles Mansillon. I come to you very briefly today to do a little oracle card reading for the month of October. Those cards were made by a friend of mine named Sandra. You may find her if you're interested by those cards. They came out with a book that was a wonderful book to teach you on how to contact your spirit guide. I'm sure you can find the book on Amazon. Her name is Sandra. And so I'm going to read those cards, and then the first card, I'm going to pull out 4 cards. The first card corresponds in terms of what would our master guide would be communicating to us, and so what is the highest wisdom we should understand. And right now it is the Pathfinder. So the highest wisdom that we need to discover is connected to our daily life. It's connected to the world of the earth, and so how to integrate to get a flowing reality within the physical and daily habits. So it is and so it is about, there is a guide also that is here to guide us on the earth's path, although spirit and matter are one and the same. We do have guides that help us with our spiritual ascension, and we have other guides that help us with the practical aspects of our life. And so to communicate with the Pathfinder guides could be very useful at this time. I know that you have guides within the invisible world that are always working for you, and they're very efficient, but in order to make them more real into your life, you have to acknowledge their presence. You have to make it real. The invisible world can only become real within the consciousness if it is believed to exist. So you got to test it out. You can sometimes, of course, there is all kinds of frequency within the invisible world of energy, but when you turn your attention to your source, your creator, your soul, your guides, the company of heaven, an angel, an archangel, an ascended master, no matter what higher consciousness your intention brings you to, those consciousness are aware of your queries and will respond to within what is appropriate in relationship to where you are in terms of your consciousness. But those will become more and more manifest, and so we do want to welcome them. What we do need to understand, the second card would be, what we need to understand is the card of destiny. Destiny means why we came here. It means returning to our center, our source, our fulfilling that one life path, that one timeline that brings us to our salvation. But it is also being in the highest function within the human form, within the human society, in order to understand the human gift and what we can do with it, what we bring to the picture of human consciousness when we are working in the efforts to uplift consciousness. So this needs to be understood. In terms of what we need to do, what we need to do is karma. So this card means that in essence we have to allow to understand that karma is a teacher, but there is the law of grace that also for the ascended master that came before us did not have the law of grace, was always there in a sense that if someone attacks you and if someone tries to kill you, for instance, and you kill that person in self-defense, the law of grace would just pardon you automatically because it was self-defense. But now the law of grace has been extended to a huge domain, far more, which means that you can just step out of the karma, step out of whatever is holding you back, holding you in order to move into the flow without having to process it all at once. So there is it doesn't mean that you do not want to balance out your karma, because that is necessary, but it's to accept what it is, accept how it is, and it is from the acceptance of what it is that you will be able to transmute it and transform it. And the general message for you this month is higher self. your higher self is a great being of light. It's that's who we are. We are these great beings of light, this eternal soul spirit self, and we are connected to a higher self, which is a larger collective intelligence of our soul family, and there we have our guides and all sorts of invisible energies that are available and present around us and within us. They are able to communicate with us if we are allowed. So it is about working more with this higher self, being more in the flow of what the energy, that there is an energy that pushes our life forward in a certain direction, and that is our monad, our collective soul family group, and so it is a collective. Also, when you connect to that higher collective frequency of your soul, you are engaging much more energy, more power, more. The idea is to be able to bring together love, wisdom, and power, so that all your actions are understood, and so there is a gracious flow that happens, and we become more serviceable to what is going on around us as we move into this new age that will definitely bring some very profound change within the next 3 months to come. I hope this reading was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.